friends, Jessica here with French Farmhouse Flair, and happy French Friday to everyone. And today, before I get started on my French DIY project I want to share with you, I just want to chit chat with you guys for a minute. If you guys remember, I bought this tea card at the Habitat thrift store and I did a paint DIY on that, and painted the white part on here and then distressed it. And then I found another tea cart on Facebook Marketplace for less than what I paid for this one. And I got this one for $30. And excuse my cords over here. I do have cord covers on, but it still drives me nuts. So anyways, back to my tea cart here. I cannot decide which one I wanted to keep, but my family is leaning towards this lighter colored stain one here because it goes better with my lighter color stain table here. So wanted to get your guys' opinion on that. Do you like the darker tea cart better or the lighter one here? Because I'm going to be selling one of them and then keeping the other. So thought I would ask that before we get started. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what you guys think about that. And I'm going to be doing a DIY French stencil on this one. And I've already got it in place here, ready to go. I've taped it down. I would have preferred to use painter's tape, the blue painter's tape, but I could not find mine. So I'm just using this tape here that I had on hand. And I'm going to be trying to use the paint Sharpie for this project. But if that doesn't work out so well, I will be using my little Spencer sponge brush here, and then the apple barrel paint that I got at Walmart. You can also purchase these Spencer little brushes from Walmart. So that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. And let's go ahead and get started. I will put the camera on my tripod first before we begin. And so I will be back in just a minute. Hey guys, I forgot to mention a couple of things. First of all, I did paint this one the same as I did on the other tea cart with the white. And so I used the same color on this tea cart and then distressed it as well. And I did not do a video of that one. I should have, but I do have a before picture, what it looked like before. So I will put a before and after pic at the end of this DIY project that I'm doing today, so you guys can see what it looked like before I painted it. So, and I also forgot to mention that I got this French stencil here at Michael's craft store. So if you're interested in that, you know where to purchase that now. So I didn't want to forget to tell you where I got that from. So let's go ahead and begin now. Okay, let's see how this big one is going to do first, and if it doesn't work out as good, I will change over to using the smaller size. Thought I would do white. I couldn't really decide if I should do white or black, and then I just decided to do the white. So we'll see how this turns out and how I like it. Going to lift up a little bit to make sure. Ew, no, that's not going to work out so well. It is bleeding through really bad, guys, so I'm going to stop the camera, clean that off, and start over. So hang on just a second. And I noticed that I used black on the stencil before. If you see, you can see black around the edges here, and it is getting the black on my paint marker, and it's also making this look more gray than white. So we'll try this again, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys. Got a little paint on here now, and I've offloaded some of the paint so it's not so thick on there and runny, because I don't want to have this bleeding through, but we will check it after I do one letter here, make sure it's not bleeding through. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up. It's doing good, guys, so yay. Okay, and we're gonna just keep applying the paint and offloading a little bit, and then I'm also holding the stencil down as I'm going here. Now that you get the idea, I will speed things up here for you guys. Okay guys, now I'm just going to peel this off. And the stencil itself will wash up really good with just warm water and soap. And I think that turned out really nice. I'm going to stop the camera for a minute so that I can put the leaf down. Okay guys, here is the finished tea cart. I wanted to share it with you again and how it looks with the leaf down. I'm really happy with how this project turned out today. I love the French stencil. I'm really tempted to do it to the darker stained tea card as well, because I really think that the white would really pop against the dark stain color. So I am tempted. I may do it on the other one. We'll see. But I will probably also be seal coating this project where I stenciled so that it will be protected, and just put a clear sealer that I like to use on top of this. So guys, that is all for this DIY project today, but I wanted to also share with you my French Friday finds. I have a couple of things to share, so if you would like to see those items, just keep watching. Thank you. Okay guys, I'm back to share with you my French Friday finds. I have a couple of things I wanted to share with you today. And the first one being this Bon Appetit platter in front of me. I was so excited to find this, you guys, because I have been on the lookout for the French wording just like this, and I have not been able to find it. It is the Rae Dunn, and this is my first Bon Appetit piece from Rae Dunn, and so I was very excited. It was $12.99 at Home Goods compared to the price of $22. So I love, love, love that. And then the second item here is this French sign that I found in an antique store. Now obviously it's not an antique, but I just love it. And it's very hard to find French signs. I look, and I'm always on the lookout for them, because you see a lot of farmhouse type signage, but not a lot of French signage out there. So love this, and I love the fact that it had just the one simple hanger here on the back to hang it, because oh, I don't know about you, but I hate hanging the ones that have the double hangers on either side. It's so difficult to hang them, and so I just love the simplicity of the one hanger. And that was $17 at the antique store. So those are my two French finds I wanted to share with you. The other thing I just wanted to mention is that I remember I shared my little French lavender DIY project with you guys, but then after I did the video, I was thinking, oh my goodness, I should have put in some of my grass from the Dollar Tree store. And this, I forgot what it's called, you guys, but it's kind of like, what's the word? It's kind of like, is it Celsior? No, I don't remember the name. Sorry, guys. Anyways, it comes in a, you can get it in a bag at the Dollar Tree, and it comes in like a natural color and this green color here. And so I picked up the green, and I actually already had it on hand from a different project I did, so I already had it, and I just added in that green grass. So I wanted to share that with you guys because after I did the video, I thought I should have done that. And also a subby of mine brought it to my attention in the comments, and I was telling her that I thought of it after I did the video, and but obviously it was too late at that point after I had already uploaded the video and everything. So wanted to share that with you, that I think that grass just did add that extra touch that my centerpiece needed for Easter. And but that is all, guys, I have to share with you today. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter, and until next time, bye guys.